So I want to bring up a particular topic that you wouldn't think necessarily it would be about your health and fitness. But it's the friends around you. It's the 5 people around you. It's your circle. Like, if all your friends don't work out, you don't work out. If all your friends eat like shit and eat processed foods and fast food, you eat fast food. It's just gonna happen by osmosis. This is how we work. We don't even think about it. We're very tribal animals. We need a leader and then followers. And a lot of the times as humans, we just let others lead and we follow them. So this is why it's really important with the friends you pick in your life. Because the friends dictate your future. The friends, I mean, go down the list. How much money you have? What do you look like? What shape are you in? What sports you play? What sports you watch? What kind of content do you watch online? What are other social circles you meet? What venues do you meet up at? Is it bars, clubs? Do you meet up at a park? Hang out in nature? Play video games? I mean, you name it. Like, your friends say everything about you. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. And yeah, this is why it's very careful. We gotta choose our friends. And let's say if our friends aren't where they're supposed to be, but they're growing, they're willing to change, those are good people to keep around. I'm not saying to cut off people if they're overweight, or they're fucking miserable, or they have no money, or they just depressed and mental illness. Like, I'm not saying that. Unless they're not wanting change. That's the biggest thing. I mean, that's the biggest thing I look for in anybody. I mean, anybody. Business partner, employee, romantic relationship. I mean, obviously friendships that I'm talking about right now. Like, are they willing to change? Because that's what human beings are. We're not we don't stagnate. We keep on moving. We're something different every single day. But people's egos, they don't want to change. They want to hold on to that and never change. That's not good. It's not conducive for your growth. And especially if you're not trying to change, because that's what it means to improve yourself. You're trying to change. You're trying to become something new. But if your ego's so fucking big, they're like, I'm perfect the way I am. I don't need to change for anybody. Yeah, I don't want to be your friend. Just simple. But yeah, friends are a big thing. And like, again, I'm going to keep reminding you guys, it's a big thing for your health. Because obviously, like, your friends should help. I mean, I was just talking about like exercise and nutrition with the food and everything. Because if your friends eat like shit, you're going to eat like shit. If your friends are sedentary, you're sedentary. But like, sorry, it's kind of cold out here. Probably should have worn more. But the biggest thing is for your mental health. I mean, friends could really give you a lot of stress. I mean, a lot of people are out here. I mean, it's just the truth. A lot of people join groups just because they're weak. They need something from someone else. A lot of people don't join groups, herds. I mean, whatever you want to call them, companies, businesses, social clubs. I mean, there's so many words. I mean, so much. I mean, just off the top of my head. But like, these are all groups, or I like to call herds. You know, we're animals too. But yeah, human beings really live in herds, and people use herds, I mean, just for their own self-interest. I would claim you should, because I'm not against being with people and having friends. Don't think what I'm saying by that. But you should join a group to better yourself and by osmosis others. Because if you know this law that I'm talking about with human beings, you're sharing everybody's energy, everybody's aura. But majority of people don't do that. Majority of people are sleazy. They're trying to get shortcuts in life. They're trying to take and give nothing. But that's not how the world works. Like Carl Jung, I love this quote. Carl Jung says, the meeting of two personalities is a chemical reaction. There's a new compound that is formed, the meeting of two people. That's not verbatim, but summarized by me. But it's just so true. Something new becomes when you meet someone, when you speak to someone. Something new is formed. And when you join a herd, and whatever that means, a family, like the examples I bring up before, a business, a club, or whatever, what's happening there? How are you changing? And it's huge. And the reason the herd even exists, like for example in animals, like I give the zebra. So zebras are black and white, of course, right? And they live on the African savanna, which are yellow, yellowish brown, I'd say. So that's really absurd. Like a zebra sticks out. I could see a zebra from a mile away in the savannah. But the thing is, big cats, they see black and white. They don't see many colors. You could fact check me on that. Maybe they can see some colors, but all I know is it's not like us humans. Like our world is very vibrant, but like, yeah, that's why they work well in the savannah. And other creatures that can see more colors, the thing is, when zebras get up in a herd, they basically just get close together and they just swarm around in a circle. And to be honest, it just looks like a big blob of black and white, and their stripes camouflaging with the grass, because that's what it looks like, just stalks of grass. So the idea behind that is the reason why zebras join a herd. Man, it's pretty, I mean, nature's pretty gruesome, but it's just to protect themselves. They join a herd because if an animal jumps into the big blob, like a lion or something, like it will just grab someone. You know, someone is taking the fall. It's just gonna jump in there and grab someone, grab a zebra, and everybody's just gonna keep swirling around. And that's how they evade. They kind of throw each other into, you know, I mean, it's pretty gruesome. I don't even like talking like this, but this is why a lot of people join herds, just to throw some, man, this is from a low vibration, because I'm not projecting. I'm not like, I'm just saying it how it is. People shouldn't join herds like this. I mean, on the opposite, you could compare to a lion. A lion lives in a pride, and they work completely differently. And honestly, they don't do cowardly tactics. You could call it that. I mean, I'm putting morals on animals right now, but like, I mean, there's a reason why a lion is more respected than a zebra. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of people act like zebras, and more people, I believe, should act like lions. Or maybe some people were born that way. I don't know. My bad. That's a big tangent right there. I really wasn't trying to get too philosophical on this. Trying to keep it on friendships. But yeah, friendship. So I heard this from Jordan Peterson, and he got it from Arthur Schopenhauer. So Arthur Schopenhauer says, this is how you know you have a friend. Give him bad news and see his reaction. The first thing he does. Because a true friend, if you told him, like, for example, I don't know, your car broke down, you lost your job, things aren't going the way they are in life, maybe you broke up with your girlfriend. If the guy's not just as sad as you, like it happened to him, like his ego got hurt, or I mean, he experienced the same pain as you, and you could see he's visibly sad. He's like, man, because like anything that happens to you, it's gonna affect on him, and that's not okay. Like, that's your friend. And it's the same thing if you gave him good news. If you gave him good news, like you just got a brand new car, you just met a beautiful woman, you got a new job, or you started a business, he'd be ecstatic. He'd be losing his shit just like you. He'd say, oh shit, really? Oh my God. Like it's really a beautiful thing too, like, because I've definitely seen that in my life and with other people. But that's how you know you got a friend. But someone that's your enemy is the exact opposite. You tell him something good happened to you, he's pissed off, he's mad, he downplays it, he talks shit about it, he insults you, he claims that you had something easy in your life, like, you know, you don't even deserve this. That's not your friend. And the scariest one of all, which I've experienced a lot, is you tell someone something bad happened to you, like the examples I gave before, like a car broke down, and They actually smile about it. That's the first thing. They're actually ecstatic. It's almost as if you told them you had good news. That's the way they're reacting when you bring up something horrible. And I could say people in my life have definitely done that. And you call them out. You're like, hey, I didn't give you good news, man. That wasn't a good thing. Why was that your reaction? You call them out right away. Because their parents should have did that to them. Grown-ass men that need to be disciplined. Because that's just awful-ass energy to put on someone. Doing my best not to project here. But I got my own ego and flaws, so. But yeah, like, your friends should just be just as happy as you. And that's really a beautiful thing if you find someone like that. I mean, oh man, I'm just talking about friendships. This goes for any relationship. Again, like business partner, employee, romantic relationship. Like I do this all the time to test people. This is the test. Tell someone something bad about yourself. See how they react. Tell them something good about yourself. See how they react. I mean, I bullshit people all the time to test them. Because it's really easy to find someone out. Like people aren't very stoic, especially the society we live in. People are very emotional. Like they have no emotional control. And you know, the people that know what stoic means, you know what I mean by that. You know how to manage your emotions. You know how to control them because they're a part of you. Not that you ignore your emotions. That's not what stoicism is. Just have to say that. Because it takes so much discipline to be stoic. I mean, easier said than done, right? But like a lot of people don't have that discipline. This is why they're happy about other people's disasters, and they're pissed off at other people's success, even though that's what they want. So, yeah, a lot of weak men out here, honestly, mentally weak men. And that's just on the surface level. Just you can't control your emotions, but now you're happy about other people's disasters. Oh no, but it's okay. You can't control other people. They're on their own path, and I wish them the best. I want them to be better. I want them to be ecstatic about other people. I want them to hear good things, because if you're not happy about other people doing good in life, I mean, that means you're happy that the world is a worse place. Because these people outside of you are part of the world. I mean, think about that. You're happy that your friend's car broke down. You're happy your friend lost your job. Like, because he's one notch down. He's not above you in the friend group. In this bullshit hierarchy. There's a matrix we make for ourselves. Like, oh man. Like, yeah, it's on the way to evil, honestly. So that's what I would do. That would be the test. Tell them something about yourself. Make up things. See how they act. See how they react. And go off of it. And the whole time, don't respond with hate or any negative emotion. Stay as high frequency as you can. Get your vibration high. Just come at it completely with love. Because they can't beat that. They're coming from these bullshit, disgusting ass emotions, but they cannot defeat love. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, like, love thy enemy. This is what I'm talking about right now. Love thy enemy.